I think, aside from like our church family, I never had a family. Even when I came to US, I wasn't really living with my family. I've been telling my wife, Adamant, this is the happiest time I'm in my lifetime. A home where I could always go to.
아이고. Why do I want to cry? Oh. Oh. Okay, 잠깐만요. Okay, let me lower so that we are the same height. Yeah, because you're taller than me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Today we have the one and only Chani Choi. Woo! What does Chani mean?
Chan is bright, and he is light.
Light?
Bright light.
So shine as bright light in other people's life. Ooh. And he has a catering business called Chubby Fingers.
Yes.
3 years ago when I first met you, and then he came to me, he's like, oh hi, I'm Chani, I am a chef and my dream is to open my own catering business. That was his dream 4 years ago, and now he made it and it's doing very well, so we're very proud of you. So I went through like Yelp reviews, and then people say, oh, the presentation of the food was top notch. People also say, I plan events, and Chubby Fingers is by far one of the best catering businesses I have ever come across.
All the aesthetic of Chubby Fingers, Melissa does it, so she should take the credit.
You take care of the kitchen, the cooking part, and
Yes.
Melissa takes care of the business and
Yeah, she's the face.
the face.
Of Chubby Fingers.
Okay,
I'm
So-
just Chubby Fingers.
so you can take half of the credits here. On your company website, you said our food is inspired by our Korean roots and our Los Angeles upbringing. You are born in Korea.
Korea.
And raised in the States.
When I came to US when I was 12, I got adopted by my aunt. Aunt had a restaurant where I basically grew up in. Since I just came from Korea, I didn't speak any English. Just started working there when I was 12. After school, I'll go to work. Every vacation, I'll just work. So I always grew up in restaurant environment.
Wait, 12 years old. Hey, how can you work?
So I was making like toast for sandwiches. I was doing dishes. I was cleaning the tables. I didn't really have like free time to explore what other teenagers would have.
Did you have any expectations when you first came here? You're like, oh, it's a new country. Maybe like, there's a whole new life waiting for me.
Because when I was in Korea, I grew up in a hardship where, which I'm not gonna get in too much detail into. Because my biological dad also lives in US, and I had this expectation where, I'm gonna see my dad. Obviously, that didn't happen, but I was happy when I first came here. For me, it was an escape from reality that I was in Korea.
And how many years did you work at your aunt's restaurant?
Full time after high school, maybe 5-6 years.
I think that's when I met you. Like,
Probably.
when I met you, you were like 24 years old.
So during that 5 years is when I found Christ. I just didn't see any hope in my environment. As I was praying, I wanted other doors to open. I wanted God to open other doors, so I decided that I will quit.
That's when you started working for like an elementary school, right? Because
No.
remember you have to wake up at 5 a.m. or like
Yeah,
4
yeah,
a.m. every day and
yeah.
to cook for schools.
After I quit my aunt's job, there was like 8 to 10 months that I didn't work for. Living by my savings. My church brothers helped me a lot. I was just living in the living room of a 2-bedroom apartment with like 3 other people. That's when I took really that 10 months off. I had various interviews. First thing I'll say is I need Sunday off. I have to go to church. Yeah, that's when I look for like those schools and something related to school hours. Monday through Friday from morning to afternoon.
That took you 10 months.
Yeah, that took me 10 months.
Find a job.
Yeah.
For your company, you're not only just providing friendly, delicious services to the community. You also want to create job opportunities for individuals who have barriers to employment.
Yeah. So Melissa and I, when we first even prayed about opening or doing Chubby Fingers together, we don't want a company that's just making money. You know, both of us had this heart for this those people, you know, who doesn't have goal, who doesn't have dreams, or they don't know what to do with their life. Yeah, even if it's ex-prisoner, you know, in the kitchen environment, it's very humbling, you know. First, like 8 hours, you know, you'll be just doing dishes, and it's something that you wouldn't really want to do. But as you're doing it, you're building that character. It's a teamwork. Yeah, it's where they build their character and confidence. So that is our like long-term goal for Chubby Fingers.
Kitchen is the hard space. It takes a lot of patience, endurance.
Yeah.
Physically, the place is like hot in summer and cold in winter, you know? So what's the most challenging part of executing that vision?
So we didn't quite practice our vision yet because we are such a small company. I think the most challenging part is just finding those people who wants to change and who wants to challenge themselves is the challenging part.
He's too nice. He doesn't give up on people. He's a very faithful person.
I try.
But it's still
but
hard, right?
in my heart, I'm like, ah.
You're having your second child.
I'm having second child.
And Melissa in what month?
In June.
In June.
And Melissa who's also pregnant. Will be having her first baby in June as well.
Okay.
So
Melissa and you are the pillars of Chubby Fingers, right? And both of you guys are having babies in the same week. Do you know people say we're baby making church? I was like, that sounds about right, but I don't know that's the right way to put it. But we're very blessed. So I'm 27 years old. Me personally, like when it comes to like marriage or like relationships, it sounds very dreadful to me. But I just feel like I'm a broken human being. To get married with another broken human being, our kids, I just don't want to damage them. Like when you are entering marriage or like when you're dating, what kind of fear did you have?
I think it's a very common fear that what you're fearing. Yeah, even for current parents, you know, I don't want those like rotten roots going to my child or children. My biggest fear is like I don't want to become like my dad. I'm just going to do the opposite of what my dad did. Maybe when I was young, I did have some anger issues because my dad had anger issues. But not so much when I was in a relationship.
Do you think like your marriage and also like your baby Ideni, do you think they sort of healed you in a way?
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. I've been telling my wife, Adame, this is the happiest time I'm in my lifetime. The most precious, most lovable.
You mean right now?
Yeah, right now.
Why do I want to cry? Oh. Is that because you found someone who can accept you and understand you like 100%?
I think, you know, aside from like our church family, I never had a family. When I was even in Korea, you know, I wasn't really living with my parents. I wasn't living with my family. Even when I came to US, I wasn't really living with my family. You know, I never had the acceptance. I never had that, I guess, that safety. After I got married, I have a home where I could always go to. I have a family now with my son and now second child. I'm just so grateful to have a family.
So the stability of
stability
of this kind of lifestyle really gives you like security.
Yes.
You and Ottoman, we spend a lot of time together. You know, I've never seen them like raising their voices like at each other. How do you guys usually handle conflicts?
So 99% of the time, it's my fault. No.
Is she gaslighting you?
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. A lot of men don't know that. Was Adame your first girlfriend? Ding!
Fun.
So like before you met Adame, did you have an ideal for marriage?
No, I was too young because I dated Adame when I was in high school.
You're dating like college Nuna? Because she's driving fancy cars.
She was driving nice Audi, but before the car, it was her. Like just her. Yeah, we weren't Christians when we first dated, and then we both got saved, and that's when we really began studying biblical relationship. That's when we really thought about like, okay, let's get married. Before it was just like dating
in a very secular way. Guess where they met the first time?
Club?
A hookah bar.
What is that?
물담배.
Did you guys get saved at the same time?
No, I got saved first.
And you broke up with her.
Yes, I broke up with her maybe 8 hours.
What happened? It's a very dramatic story.
You know, after I became Christian, the things that we were doing wasn't fun. I rather spend more time at church than just do things the old way. So we began to have some conflicts. It was at night, and I just called her and she was like, I don't think it's gonna work out. You know, obviously she was crying. And then next morning I was driving to go to work, but our church is like right in front of our aunt's restaurant. I see Adam's car just going inside church. I was like, oh no, she's gonna tell Pastor Jason about this. Like she's gonna just tell all the church people, so I was gonna stop her. And she got out of the car and I was like, oh Adam, and then she cut her hair like really short.
Oh.
When we were dating, her hair was really long.
Oh.
And when she cut her hair
Oh
up to
my.
here, she looked so pretty. So that's when I was like, okay, never mind, let's just meet again.
Are you serious?
So because of that breakup, it caused her to go to morning service to actually pray. Because she said, like, she was trying to drink, she was trying to forget, like, you know, what happened. You know, nothing worked. So she decided to try, like, you know, go to church and pray. But she cut her hair and it was so pretty.
I want to ask her, where did she get her haircut? The infamous 8-hour breakup in your
Maybe
relationship.
less than 8 hours. But she still talks about it. It's like,
yeah, that's how I got to hear it. You have your business that is thriving, happy marriage, a really cute baby boy, and now you're having your second baby, a baby girl. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much would you rate your life right now?
oh, 10.
10?
Plus.
10 out of 10? 10 plus?
좋겠다.
좋겠다. Imagine the 12 years old you, Channing Choi, is sitting right here.
Oh, I'm gonna
Right
cry.
here. You're gonna 13 years old. Okay? Feel better. 13 years old Channing Choi is sitting right there. Do you want to say anything to him?
Life is hard. Just try everything. You know, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Obviously, go to church first. I wish I met Christ when I was like 1 or 2. But yeah, because it gives really sense of purpose and hope. So yeah, just do it.
And you are awesome. Channing Choi. Thank you!